Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we bring you another line battle. Napoleonic Wars. Let me tell you about the teams this evening. Oh no. Derposaurus is disconnected already. On the Austrian side, yes, of course, the Austrians. Those nasty ostriches. You have the 77Y. And I think I saw somebody else. Yeah, Brulan, Sergeant Kaiser is in there. So there's a few Brulan in there as well. And for the United Kingdom, you have the 15th, the 35th, the 1st WPI. And look at that, so many people. Ah, this is going to be glorious. So there we go, ostriches versus the English. Or the United Kingdom, I should say. Let's see how things go. Ah, like Colonel Sencris, he is the commander. He is Old Nosy himself. So let's see what kind of deployment we're looking at for the Great Britain United Kingdom troops. So you can see combination of dragoons. You've got the cannons up there on the hill. You've got a couple of lines breaking off into their various sections. You're going to have light infantry also moving out. These Baker riflemen in their dark green. Lovely. Look at these fellows. Don't they look wonderful? And there's the line there. Captain Broom from the 15th. And this other section over here. As Brutus manages to get in the way of this fine collection of Scottish people. There is Napoleonic from the 15th Light. So let's see what they decide to do. As you've got the general... Oh! What they decide to do is catch a cannonball from Gunner Parts and... Oh dear. From Gunner Parts and Murray already. So they're down a few members of that regiment as... Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're going for these guys. And that's pretty much unfortunate to be out within 2 minutes of the round starting. So we're going to fly over and see what's going on with the Austrians. So, now, most of the time you see, usually tends to have one side or the other being the more aggressive of the sort. Now, sometimes, some of them, they kind of both go aggressive at the same time and they meet in the sort of midfield. Sometimes one side will play a waiting game, wait to see what happens, wait to see what the other side does. So here we go. There's Panos the Pyro, leading his section of the regiment. There's Lieutenant Gaz also, and you've got some nice lancers up here as well. So this would be the Austrian cavalry looking wonderful. Oh, Crackshot Murray with a nice kill onto Mike there. And let's see, I'm guessing it's these guys. Yeah, there we go. So the skirmishers are having a run-in. So you can see a few lines of people going down. Scruff has captured a cannonball. There we go. He didn't last very long. Poor Scruff. So as we can see, the late Commander Scruff now being teabagged by his faithful soldiers and sitting on his corpse. So these are the skirmishers. These are the guys who've got the accurate... Similar to the Baker rifles that the United Kingdom troops have, but these guys have good range and good accuracy and good earrings. So this is essentially what they're going to be doing. They're trying to hold back these people as cannonballs have come flying between them. Now, the good thing about it is that because they are skirmishers, they can stay apart in this very loose formation, meaning they are less susceptible to cannonball fire than the standard line troops. So... There's Major Malekith looking wonderful today. Look at him. Austrian garb and everything. Wow. No eye patch today, which is a good thing. So let's just see what happens as we've now got another line of Austrians moving up on the left-hand side of the skirmishers. Looks like they're moving quite substantially down onto the enemy here. Let's see who these are. There's Sergeant Andre. There we go. They're now engaging the troops on the far side of that hill. They're going to have to use the edge of the hill to kind of cover themselves. So you can see them just hiding behind here. So they can just pop up, take a pot shot, and then pop back down again. So the Baker riflemen there having a little bit of a fight with skirmishers. So there we go. Cadet Cunny there from the 15th Rifles. You've got a nice little line over here. So you can see the 15th Light looks like they're slightly out of position. Ah, there we go. They're going to be following up with this light infantry section. Or this infantry section moving up on the left-hand side. Now, you can see, unfortunately, a few casualties, cannonball-related casualties there. As you can now watch as John Bramley No, not he who made the apple pies, but he is now commander of the 35th in the field, as you've got some of the 15th who appear to be out of position. So they've been caught up, or left behind, I should say. And let's see if we can lock in on where the remainders are now. Nice collection of stationary 77Y. They're waiting for an opportunity. Ah, this could be the 15th. Yep, the 15th light coming in. So you can see them standing their ground with furious bagpiping. There you go, the 15th light. They're standing their ground, firing back as best they can with offensive bagpipery. Yeah, okay, that's his cue to move. The bagpipe has now done a runner. And these guys are now also the first WPI, now deciding to back off as they've lost too many of their numbers. Maybe working with that line. Ah, but they have reinforcements coming over the hill. Unfortunately, it didn't do Cadet Kohler, I think that is, much good, as he has been cut down. Now, here are some dragoons. United Kingdom dragoons, looking wonderful as always. And these are the skirmishers. So you can see the marks, obviously, for marksmen. There we go. So these skirmishers are now moving in onto that hill where most of the United Kingdom troops are progressing and kind of using as a stacking area, I suppose you could say, sort of like a collecting area. We shall have to wait and see. So now the thing is, they do appear to be pushing quite heavily on the left-hand side here. Looking at the left-hand side from the point of view of the United Kingdom spawn rather than the Austrian spawn. So you can see them now setting up. Cannonballs are bouncing in between this line, and it looks like they are pushing up towards the artillery. Now, the problem that could be is the fact that you also have a sections of the regiment of 77Y hiding behind the hill. Muffin Man with a lovely kill there onto Corporal Philly, and gunner parts then taking out members of the 35th. Poor old Jeebus has been taken out. And there is Senkrist giving the commands to his troops. And there is there's Killer leading his men forward with his commander at the back here. Let's have a look. There's Captain Jose. No, not to be confused with his brother Hose B. And you can see, there we go. So there we go. The notice has been made. They have caught onto them, and the line has now moved out from that area. So they were just waiting to see what was going to happen, and they are now moving in as the dragoons come in to support. So this is a great combination of combined arms here. Oh, a couple of the dragoons gets taken down. Captain Lionheart has just died. Somebody else just got dehorsed. It's very unfortunate. And the question is, can the dragoons actually do the damage? Oh, they've knocked one of the officers to the floor. Oh, there we go. They've gone in beautifully timed. Beautifully timed. Combined arms for the win. Look at this. Great job here by the English. The the Austrians now under severe pressure from all directions. Bradders is trying to get his men together, try and get some sort of form of line back, but they're going to have problems as there's Brad Apple there going in, trying to doing a little bit of bayonet fun. Oh no, the commander of the English has been stabbed, but he finally got saved. Oh wow. Brad Apple dying to Soldat Doctrine just at the last moment. The commander of the English troops, Old Nosy, has been saved. So here we go. This is another section of the 77Y. There's Rickamaroo, Grenadier Rickamaroo, and there is, of course, the commander. He's now moving into the general area. Let's see if we can move in, get an idea of what's going on. So you've got these troops behind, being led by Panos the Pyro. He is holding onto his troops there. You've also then got Bradders with what remains of his line. And you are now looking at fire coming in from these light infantry. So, lovely light infantry taking pot shots at the English, along with these skirmishers over here on the left-hand side. So their increased accuracy is really helping things. Now, there's the commanding officer for the United Kingdom. Look at this. This is not looking good, but the English are holding forth. They are holding steady. They are doing a good job of repelling that fire. Complete with okay, maybe not him, but complete with bagpipes, and they've even got some of the dragoons in as line infantry now. So they have to do that. Once they've lost the horse, they rejoin the line, and they're now pushing pretty hard. So you can see now what's happening is you've got skirmishers coming out on the right-hand side of the United Kingdom forces. It looks like they're going to go for... Oh! Looks like they're going to go for a flanking manoeuvre, as we've got Sergeant Kaiser taking down 15th Light Cadet Dribbler. As we're watching, this is where most of the battles are actually going on here. You can see combination of an outflanking manoeuvre as they hold them off on the left-hand side. Now the English are being flanked, or the Great United Kingdom troops are being flanked on the right-hand side. The commander needs to get out of there. Oh, Murray kills Joseph. Oh, poor Joseph. And kills a few members of the 15th line. More fire coming in from the line infantry here. This is not looking good. The commander's going to have to cheese it in the opposite direction. So there we go. There's the 77Y with Sergeant Andre. Obviously, they are not going to shoot at the officers because that is just regarded as bad form. This is unfortunate here. Now, you can see here the English trying to hide from those marksmen and light infantries over there. There we go. The commanding officer's going in. He's going to try and kill some of these people. Oh, there we go. He takes down Punishment. Lovely saber swing from the commanding officer. This could be commanding officer versus commanding officer. Let's see what happens. Mao was going to go in there for a quick swing, but it doesn't look like he's going to survive very long. There we go. The colonel, the general, has been killed. And there you have it. So, a good stand there by the Austrians, and they win the first round. We shall return. Well, we have returned with the second round. Quite a good round, that. A definite, very aggressive push by the United Kingdom forces. And... never mind, eh? So, let's focus in on the Austrians. See what they're setting up with. You can see now... Now, the skirmishers and light infantry tend to be the first people moving out. The line infantry is staying back, obviously supporting the artillery and building defences. So there's Dirty Morph, complete with hammer. And the light infantry, because of their mobility and also their ability to stay in a reasonably loose formation, means they're good for scouting out the area. So you can see here, there's Captain Scruff, leader of the skirmishers, observing the enemy troops in movement. There we go. So the line fire has come in from the skirmishers, trying to take out as many of the United Kingdom troops as possible. Doesn't guarantee you're going to get a hit, but if it means they're going to change their general approach, then that's a good thing. Now, it looks like the light infantry of the United Kingdom forces is now firing back. You see the bullets flying over the top here as line infantry snakes around behind them and gets into a suitable position. All hail the bagpiper. A big shout out to the musician killer. Whoops-a-daisy, that wasn't good. So poor old Guardian Chicken there, unfortunately, has temporarily snuffed it, as Captain Jose is watching his 15th lot. And there we have it. Captain Scruff dead again within the first 3 minutes of the... I'm sorry, Scruff, it's not funny and I'm not laughing. So anyway, let's see. As we look over on the left-hand side here, you can see the Lancers of the Austrian side looking to do a little bit of a flanking manoeuvre, maybe round on the left-hand side of the English. So we're going to look at it from the English point of view. Let's see. Yeah, pings have just gone up a little bit, so they have spiked a bit. So here is the light infantry. Now that... Oh no, Mr. Blue has just taken out the leader of the 15th Light. Poor Jose. Oh no. That's very unfortunate. So his Lance Corporal Nightmare will now pick up his spyglass and will spyglass on the enemy. So you can see there, the commander's in there. And let's see what's going on with this light infantry. So, oh, this could get messy. There's Captain Brum, 15th line. He's got, oh, takes a bullet. Oh, Slayer taking him out very quickly. That was very unfortunate. As you can see, let's stay on these skirmishers as they're having a battle with the line infantry from the 15th. A few of them taking bullets. I wouldn't stand still and reload, Sunshine. You're not going to last very long for exactly this reason. Run for it. Run for it. So John Mann 2013 is now choosing it in the opposite direction, as the poor old 15th there have taken quite a bruising. There's Private Baldwin. Quite a bruising from the enemy there. Now, let's see. Here are the Baker riflemen. It's sconced up on this little hillock, using the cover of trees, and face down in the bush. Although that looks a bit of a prickly bush, so not sure. Anyway, so studious use of trees for additional cover, and making sure they know what's going on, as we've got a nice little line at the back here of the 15th Light, complete with said bagpiper, Mr. Killer, who are supporting them. Now, accurate fire coming down from the skirmishers is really causing these guys a problem. 69-87, so yeah, there's about 17 difference. 17 or 18 difference-wise, from the point of view of men, between the United Kingdom forces and the Austrians. So, let's go and see what's going on with the skirmishers. So, you've got skirmishers supported by additional light infantry, with an additional line of, or 2 additional lines I should say, of line infantry behind the hill awaiting their command. So you've also got these guys as well, the Lancers, waiting for an opportunity, keeping an eye out for the Dragoons. These guys are standing here waiting for something to happen, waiting for their command to be given, as Disaster Piece seems to be getting a little antsy. They're waiting for the off. This is one of the things that's the hardest thing when playing this game. You have large periods of inactivity, followed by 30 seconds of sheer terror. So, you know, this is kind of the standard for war. As, oh, lovely shot by Joseph into members of the 35th. Lovely shot indeed there. Now that will be the artillery. Dragoons. United Kingdom Dragoons over on the right hand side. So here are the 2 recent deceased members that caught a cannonball in the face. Let's just double check, make sure they are the Dragoons. Yes, they are. You can see those golden helms and the red jackets of the United Kingdom Dragoons. So they're moving back to support their teammates, hopefully with an advantageous charge. Let's see who these boys are. There is, of course, John Bramley. And there is, of course, Mega Bajan. So let's see. Numbers looking 82. So, oh, Muffin Man taking down Joseph and gunner parts. So great fire by the 15th Arty. Private Muffin Man showing himself to be very adept with the cannon this evening. And let's see if we can get a focus in on the artillery of the Russians. As okay, this is a family broadcast. We don't want to be watching that kind of thing. So here is, yeah, there he is. Crackshot Temurai, the cannonball sniper himself. And you are looking also at Cat Oblivion in there, and Gunner Murray as well. So you can see all these guys doing their thing. Another line at the back there, defend. What the hell? I really don't know what Morph is doing. He seems to be building some kind of hut for everyone, which is very nice. I mean, it's awfully nice. And there's Swish Pinecone, who seems to be supervising said hut. So it's good to see. Oh dear, it's good to see build points being used to good measure. So we'll see. Anyway, it keeps Dirty Morph occupied, so that's always a good thing. Stops him axing anyone to death. So there's Cat Oblivion loading up for his teammate. And there we go, cannons are being loaded. Let's see what's going on down by the 15th line. As you can see, a few casualties here and there on the line. However, they are spread out reasonably well, so the casualties are kept to a minimum. However, they are taking a lot of fire from this light infantry up on the hill from the 77Y. The Austrians, light infantry and skirmishers, with those extremely accurate rifles over here on the right side. Now, the disadvantage of that is that they will have those rifles accuracy, but they do not have any kind of bayonet. They have a sword, which essentially is not very long, as you can see. So that might, no, that's the ramming stick, isn't it? Yeah, that's the ramrod. So, oh dear, Cadet Maxwell killing a few members. Very unfortunate. So, as you can see, there's the sword. The sword, no, that's the bayonet. They're making me out to be liars now. Well, anyway. They don't exactly... Oh, dear. Legit snipers have just been killed by Murray, as Murray was going for shorts. And you can see here, more fire coming in from Baker Riflemen, hiding behind the rocks. 41 to 77, so it's getting close to 2-to-1 advantage. So, accurate fire from the Austrians is doing a very, very nasty number on the United Kingdom forces. So, here you go. There's... Private Baldwin, I should say. Dr. Boomflaps, sir. I love your name. There's Cadet Cunny there. And we shall move in as the light line infantry here of the United Kingdom forces decides to make a push down the right-hand side, possibly trying to outflank the artillery, which is up on this hill. But unfortunately, it will be guarded by a line, no doubt. And, of course, the artillery guards. No, these are the skirmishers. So these are the skirmishers and the light infantry who have done an absolute number on the enemy. Oh, dear. Cadet Bunnies has just snuffed it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can lock in on them. There we go. It looks like Lancers versus Dragoons. Lancers versus Dragoons. Now, the question is, who's come off the better? It looks like there's more Dragoons than there is Lancers. So they may have come off better in this argument. So, oh no, someone, Aztir! No, Aztir's just headshot the musician. Oh, Aztir, cheap git. So, as you can see, Brulan Ash going in nice. Attempt at the lance there. He's watching out for those horrible Dragoons with their nice long reach sabres. There we go, going in for, oh, nice lancing, sir. Brulan Ash taking down Cashew 22. Going in for another lancing on this remaining Dragoon who's on the ground. It's the captain. Oh, and he goes and gets a beautiful stab there on his enemy's horse. Now the question is he going to be able to do it? Watch out, turns around and he gets him. Goes in for the second attack. Oh, he gets blocked by his enemy. And he goes in, gets another quick stab and a beautiful stab there from Captain Lionheart. And now the thing is, he's now in a position to get back on his horse. There we go, remounts. And will be rejoining his forces shortly. So, let's see if we can go and say hello to the Austrians. And their artillery. Oh, looks like, there we go. We got light infantry coming in. Attacking on the right-hand side. So you can see here, light infantry versus light infantry. Austria versus United Kingdom. Gnarly doing a great job here. Of killing as many of the... Oh, goodness me. Look at him go. He stabbed another. Oh, Gnarly then gets taken down. Wow. Nice stuff indeed by Gnarly. And this is the last man standing of this light infantry. Let's see if we can lock in on him. And let's just see. Oh, dear. Private Mike takes out one of his enemy. Oh, but no. Yeah, there we go. Mao's lost his horse. And Mao's lost his life. So, poor old Mao. Oh dear. The general is dead. Never mind. Anyway, what remains of the light infantry and the skirmishers now move on. Let's see. Aha, there is the cannonballs. The English cannonballs come flying over the top of the hill towards the skirmishers. They scatter to try and avoid the incoming fire. So this is where they are. You can see the cavalry now moving back. Let's see. There we go. Golf Club Ninja. Great name, sir. And Cadet Maxwell. And there is, of course, Private Muffin Man, the cannon sniper. Here we go. Now, it looks like the Lancer has brought the enemy cavalry to what remains of the skirmishers. This is not going to be pretty for them. So let's see. In come the Dragoons. Charging in. Oh, saber swipe into one of the skirmishers. Brody Quest gets taken down. Templar gets taken down. Mr. Blue. Mark's feet. Look at that. Marksman feet 123. Also gets taken down. Oh, look at this. People being barged to the floor left, right and centre. Not going good here. As these Dragoons are proving themselves to be extremely effective. Oh, this is just fantastic Dragoon cavalry play here. Absolutely phenomenal. And Smoke Trail gets taken down. So there we go. That's going to be a serious problem for the Austrians. 15 versus 47. Oh, there's one guy left. I bet that's Panos. Is that Panos? No, it's Greatsword. Oh, he's going in for a rifle butt on the horse. And he takes a sword to the chest. Oh, there we go. A little bit of fire coming in. It looks like Panos the Pyro has led the charge on the on the artillery, the English artillery. They have now taken down the enemy. So here we go. There's Panos the Pyro leading his cadet line. Look at that. Didn't they do a wonderful job? So there we go. Now, they could have chased after that artilleryman, but they were called back. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw 2 cadet disaster pieces. Firing out formation. Bad boy. Oh, Mr. Suicidal Turnip. So, he's not that suicidal because he seems to be somewhat alive. So, okay. Let's see what happens. Now, there is the recently survived Panos the Pyro. Oh, there's a disaster piece and a disaster soldier. There we go. So, let's see. This guy's going to have a bad day. He's probably not going to have a good one either. Yeah. Uh-oh. In they come. So he has picked up a rifle, so he's got the added firepower, or accuracy, I should say. Oh, there was a bit of surrender. Oh, surrendering has not occurred. Suicidal Turnip shoots Hackamunda in the back. As there we go, they're going in for the fire and the stab. And Private Raffi kills poor old fat guy. So, never mind. Oh well. So let's see numbers. 6 versus 33. Oh, there's Dirty Morth. He's out with the axe. He's being attacked by the... What is he doing up there? Squish, what are you doing up there, you fool? So obviously he's not under attack from any... Yeah, there we go. You tell him. So there's Abercrampy up there, and looks like the last of... There we go. So poor old Felix has been murdered, and the cavalry is history. And that's another round to the Austrians. Last round on this map, then there will be a map change. We'll be right back. And so we return to the battlefield, following the Austrians as they move into the battlefield. So, the question is... Oh, God. Okay. Gotta stop saying that. Anyway. So, let's see what they decide to do. We have Mal here on the hilltop. Checking out the area. Scanning for the enemy. To see which direction they will be coming from. Skirmishers. Right, okay, well... It's been 1 minute and he's still alive, so give him another 2 minutes, he should be on form, and the SS Cannonball, or the train, I suppose the 57-minute Cannonball will arrive and take him out, so. A little bit of... Oh dear, Death Tool taking a Cannonball from Gunner Murray already, that's very unfortunate. In the first 1 minute, 1.5 minutes of the game. A tad unfortunate, but these things happen in war. Oh, there we go. A little bit of English and United Kingdom bagpipery from Killer again.
Don't shoot me!
Yeah, you surrender. So you can see, there we go. You can hear in the background the artillery of the English. There we go. There they up on the hill. So let's get a look up at them and see what kind of view that they have from the hill. Obviously, the higher the hill you are on, the better the range, the more you can see where people are coming from, all that kind of stuff. Now, look at that vista. They've got a view of pretty much most of the map. The only place that could be a problem for them is this section here. Because it's got a little bit of a drop-down hill on the other side, means that enemy forces could be hidden behind this hill. Okay. And that's kind of what they're going for. As you can see Scruff and Mal hiding behind a rock. Oh! Oswald with a lovely shot there into Avior and Mr. Blue as they're making their way up. Great shot there by the RT as the skirmishers are now moving up and taking pot shots at the line infantry. There we go. Looks like, oh, Cadet Cola with a great long distance kill onto Greatsword. Wonderful shot indeed. They're now replying with a few shots into here. Now let's see if our friendly bagpiper, Mark's Lucky and Locutus taking a cannonball. Holy crap, these boys are good. You've also got this commander over here who's got to be careful. He is within range of the enemy. As we have a rather nice line led by Sergeant Bradders and supported by their commanding officer, who it looks like they're being very aggressive. They want to take this artillery out of play as quickly as possible. Now the question is, what is going to happen? We can hear bagpipery going on up here. So we've got a little basic line here of the 15th Light who are going to try and defend. As somebody's hiding behind a horse. There we go. So Golf Club Ninja has scouted out and he has seen the enemy coming as Lancers are also moving in. Lancers are also moving in as well. They're going to try and attack from the other side. This is not looking good for the artillery of the English. The great United Kingdom artillery is going to suffer really badly soon. Look at this. This is a two-way. Oh, God, this is going to be horrible. Malekith, better be careful. Hide behind the rock now. There we go. Fire coming in. And there we go. Slayer taking out Scarpretta. And we're watching the other line moving in. Are they going to charge? No, they're just going to charge straight in. Oh, crikey. What the hell just happened there? Oh, my God. Wow. I think my game just screwed up. Okay. That's rather interesting, to say the least. I think I may have to pause it and restart the game, guys, because you can't watch it in this state. So I shall be back shortly. Well, we're back. And we only lost a couple of minutes, so that's not too bad. Let's have a look at the numbers. 50 versus 67. So let's see if we can lock in. There's Panos the Pyro. So I do apologise about that, guys. I've never come across that bug before. Graphical issue, maybe. I might need to update my drivers. I'll check everything. Do a check on all the files and all the rest of it. So we'll have to see what happens. So here you can see here the 15th Light making a push in towards the artillery. There's Senkris there, of course, the commander. And let's have a look over here. There's the Baker Rifleman. 15th Rifle. -1 member. There's Private William. He just caught a rifle bullet, I should say. Oh, dear. Oh, God. That's a really painful way to die. He got blown in half. Look at him. Anyway. Cadet Jamsky. And Private Johan Omeran. Oh, no. Temerai has been murdered. Oh, no. So this is going to be unfortunate. It's Cat Oblivion with a nice canister shot takes out one of the enemies. There is the late Temerai, looking distinctly unimpressed. As indeed he expressed his displeasure as well as being shot at. So great fire here, combination of accurate fire from the United Kingdom line infantry as well as accurate fire from the light infantry of the Austrians. So there we go. We've now got the canister shot coming in, but not doing any damage, as it looks like Senkris has decided to pick up a rifle dropped by one of his colleagues, as you can see here on the right-hand side. Oh, cannonball coming in. Gunner parts taking down Cosmo. And we've got another line coming in, courtesy of Panos the Pyro and his wonderful Conga line of cadets. There we go. Don't they look wonderful? He's moving in, getting into line position. Oh, poor old Doombringer takes a bullet almost as soon as the line starts. Poor Doombringer. Very unfortunate, as lots of stabby goodness coming in. Poor old legit snipers gets taken down as he comes in trying to lance some of the enemy. Oh, there we go. One of the lancers has gone down, gets stabbed before he can even get back up again. One of the lancers is remaining. However, the horse is now running away. Poor Sergeant Kaiser. He's got to be careful. It looks like the commanding officer over there is trying to deal with that remaining lancer. Let's see what happens. So there we go. Here are 77Y moving in from all directions to take out the light infantry. So you can see lots of stabby goodness going over in the background here. Rifle butts and all that kind of stuff. So the light infantry have now just completely taken out the Baker rifle section of the United Kingdom forces, and they are now moving back along with... Yeah. Oh no, he's going to be in trouble. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, he manages to unfortunately catch a bullet. Unfortunate. Poor old Sencris. That was the officer aiming. There was only an officer there. He couldn't really do much. So you can see there the remaining members of the United Kingdom forces are pretty dead there, and it's 2-1 in favour of the Austrians. So there's English Hitman. Okay. Ah, Brinchajovsky. Wow, that's quite a name. So this is another lovely line here by Corporal Jeebus, complete with Festa Little. And the artillerymen following up as well. So you can see... Oh dear. Megabijan's unfortunately just disconnected. There's Muffin Man following up, along with Recruit Lebrav. So here's the remaining members. Yep, 21 remaining of the United Kingdom forces. Oh, they managed to dodge a cannonball beautifully there. So these guys need to kind of get it together into a line as quickly as possible. Oh, somebody just took a bullet. So did Templar with a lovely shot onto Doctrine. So now the question is what they're going to decide to do. You've got this poor sod who's out on his own. Let's have a look. There's PFC Oswald. And it looks like he's soiled himself on these chaps there, see that on the inside. Very unfortunate. So you can see the remainders of the United Kingdom forces are now choosing it, being pursued by Malekith, who has equipped himself with a rifle. So they are now moving back to the artillery hill and are looking to set up a final defence in that area. As the remaining of the line infantry, skirmishers, good God, he's still alive. How did that happen? And line infantry here on the right hand side are now moving up to attack from multiple directions in a classic pincer type movement. So you can see one line moving up there, one line moving there, another line moving over here, and there's probably going to be another line moving over the other side as well. Oh, fire coming in, and they failed to hit a single one. That's very unfortunate. Oh no, oh dear, the 35th, oh goodness me. Oh God, that fire, oh holy crap. That was pretty goddamn devastating fire. Look at that. Jesus, that was just obscene. Goodness me. That was just terrible. That was brutal. Oh dear. Here we go. Final members of the United Kingdom forces are being taken down. Oh dear, that's very unfortunate. Drugged up turtle. Great name, sir. As you can see, the remaining member, 3 left alive. Poor old Invitational Walter won't be invited again. He's dead. So, there's Major Malekith trying to go in for a kill. And let's see who the last man standing is. It looks like the artillery for the Austrians is having a bit of a punch-up. So the question is... There you go, have it. They're going to be doing a map change, and we'll be back shortly. We'll see you shortly. Next round. Hopefully without any graphical bugs. And here we are under the harsh desert sun, among many sand dunes, ready for the next 2 rounds of this line battle. Private Zoc there with a bit of drumming and killer with the epic bagpipery that we love. Okay, so doesn't seem to be in the same tune, but never mind. Oh, look at this. Now these guys taking it very okay, could be a little bit strange, but anyway. This is a... oh, look at this. Look at this hill. And you can see, literally from here, right in the middle of the screen, the enemy artillery. This is the kind of position that artillery... oh, it's just their wet dreams. They love this kind of position. So, it looks like... I don't know if they're going to go right up the top or they're just going to lower it there. So we'll just have to wait and see. So, let's fly out and find out what the United Kingdom forces are up to. So you can see them breaking off into their various sections, into their lines, making their way out on the left and the right flank as a cannonball. This kind, we'll call this Cannonball Alley, because you can see there's a virtual valley right down the middle. So sensible play by the English and the Austrians not to move right down there. Ah, look at this. That looks to me on the hill to be a Malekith. Yes, it is. And over the top of the hill comes some of the Austrian line. And the English now have to move away. There's WPI, or 1PI I should say. Death to the burrow cats, I quite agree. As you can now see, the United Kingdom forces moving up. And they're going to get a surprise because there's 3 lines hiding behind this hill. There we go. There we're talking about. Here we go. It's about to kick off. Fire coming in. Oh, one of the cadets taking fire. Oh, disaster soldier and disaster piece. Each with a kill. Lovely stuff indeed. Look at this. Fire coming in from the Austrians, taking down many members of the English. Crackshot Hobo just gets taken out as well. As you can see here, 35th Volunteer Chris is trying to get back with the rest of his squad and make their way over to the left-hand side, I think. Now, the trouble is over the left-hand side will be... oh, Squish Pinecone catches a cannonball. Poor Squish. He is no more. So, let's see. So, this is the line, complete with Commander. Now, he's checking to make sure, see what's going over on by the artillery. Now, the trouble is, the artillery is about to get charged by the cavalry. The dragoons are about to do it dirty. This is not going to go well. Let's see what's happening. Let's move in on the artillery. There we go. Cavalier Captain Lionheart. You've got Lancers in to try and defend it. And here come the dragoons and the Lancers all in the same area as a lovely little collection of defensives there by Dirty Morph. Won't do him much good, as it appears to be no height on those sandbags whatsoever. So we'll just have to wait and see. as people are getting barged to the floor. There's Dirty Morph in there with his axe as well. A little bit of axe swinging going on. So there we go, Dirty Morph is no more. And you've got Colonel Decker, Volunteer Deckers coming in. They're now in the defensive encampment. Pretty much most of the artillery for the Austrians has been wiped out now. So a great play there. Perfect timing by the Dragoons. Now the question is, how many of them are left? Only a couple. So not looking good for them. Oh, they're barging down a few people. Joseph being taken down. And Cadet Felix now one of the few members left standing. There you go. There's Pappy as well. Oh, he tried to take... Oh, they took out the colour bearer. Oh, poor old Private English Hitman. Oh, no. As it looks like one of the horses getting taken down here. And, oh dear. Potato Logic taking down Brulan Sergeant Kaiser. Whoops-a-daisy. That's not going to go down well. As... Oh, look at that. Lovely shots. Lovely shot. Fat Guy 30 being taken down by Lander. Lovely shot indeed, sir. So, let's look at numbers. 57 versus 58. And who is this? This is the artillery for the Austrians. So, they managed to survive. Cat Oblivion, one of the few members left. As he looks down Cannonball Alley towards the enemy. You can see him slowly moving over. Now, the question is he going to go for that line on the right? Yes, I'm guessing he will. Looking for an opportunity. There goes the cannonball. Bouncing just the other side of the troops as they move in, unfortunately, for Cat Oblivion. So, let's see. Oh, no, somebody just took a shot. The commanding officer just took a shot. Private Mike, who's leading his line. Doesn't he look dapper? Unfortunately, Private Baldwin does not, as he just died. And they're now setting up a line next to him on his right side, as you've now got the 15th Light having a battle with... Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Concentration of fire by the English. United... Oh, no. Cadet Disaster Piece has just died to Scottish toast. It's pretty dangerous, from what I understand. It's a drummer trying to take out a random horse. And you can see here, there's Napoleonic there. Now, they're trying to put fire down onto the Austrians here. So Scruff manages to shoot a 15th line in the head. As, oh, Rusty Turban takes a bullet from the 15th Light on the far side of that hill. That dune. And who's this? There's Panos the Pyro with his little small line. Suicidal Turnip there, waiting for an opportunity to shoot. As these guys have done a great job of getting up on the hill, they now have the advantage of high ground. Now the trouble is if you look visibility-wise, it's going to be very hard for the Austrians to get up on this hill without being seen by the enemy. That's going to be the major problem for these guys. So the question is, can they hold it? Can they cut down enough of the enemy to deal with the problem? 44-50. So currently the Austrians have the advantage for numbers. A couple of the members of the Scots Guards have caught bullets. You can see a few of them have caught some there. Napoleonic just taking a bullet there. He's not down. And let's move in to see how the Austrians are getting on. Let's see. Who is this last man standing? 15th Line Brum is no more. Taken out by Hammerstout. Here we go. And you can see here now a couple of the Lancers. That's all that's left of them. So you can see the skirmishers now shooting back. You've got this line trying to sneak over here on the left-hand side. So let's see who that is. So there's Andy Crackshot Murray. There's Andy Murray. So he is in as a corporal. And they are waiting for an opportunity. The skirmishers are doing a great job of taking down a lot of these guys. These guys are in a fantastic, fantastic position. And they've just shot the Piper. God damn it. Oh, Poor Piper's just died on his bagpipe. It can't be bad. It can't be good even. But let's just see. Find out what happens. So you've got a line moving to the left. Let's see if we can get up a bit higher. Get an idea of what these guys are up to. Because there's that line there on our left. There was a line over here. Let's see if they're sneaking around here, shall we? Could they have got in behind them? No, they've not yet managed that. So. This is an interesting position. Aha, there we go. So you can see now. There's the cannon fire. There's the English over there. Now the question is whether or not these guys are actually going... Oh, cannonball fire in. Look at this. I think the light infantry are going after the cannons of the English. There you go, there's potato logic. Smoke trail with a nice headshot onto Cunny. And the light infantry now making their way up. The thing is, I mean, you know, point of view, Nata saying, you know, just charge. But the thing is, why would they charge? There's nothing that would be to their advantage. They are in a strong position. Oh, lovely shot! Oswald into Damascus. So let's just see how these guys are going to deal with it. The numbers, they now have an advantage in numbers in the artillery section. So let's just wait and see what happens. Are they going to go for a canister shot as they get closer? Got two guys moving up here on the left hand side. The trouble is they've got to climb these really tall dunes to get up there to then take a pot shot. Oh, there we go. Muffin Man with a headshot on the cannon. Oh dear, poor old Lander caught that one at close range. He has no head anymore. Killing guy taking out Cadet Luminous. And these guys now having to move back and defend themselves with swords. As this guy over here defending himself with his rather short sword. Yeah, it's a gentleman with a much better reach with a bayonet, so that's part of the issue there. So, oh, look, there we go. I wonder if they're going to try and take over the artillery of the enemy there. That could be interesting. They've got to be careful that they don't stab each other here. There we go, one down. And another one down. Last man standing. There we go. Now the question is whether or not they'll be able to take over those cannons now that he's actually got a stoker. So that should be interesting to see whether or not they can actually do that. No, are they going to do it? Okay, so now the guys have decided to move in closer. As you can see, this area has now been deserted by the Russians. Sorry, by the Austrians. So they're now moving up. Oh, Cadet Smith with a long distance kill onto Mad Vixen. Lovely shot, sir. So here you go. Now, the thing is, the problem is with this is the fact that now they'll be able to use the advantage of their long-distance guns to take people down. Now, obviously, the problem is with this is actually quite a long round. And they're going to be in a position where they're going to run out of ammo soon. And then what do they do? Well, it looks like Mouse lost his horse. But he has acquired a musket. So now this is smart play here by the Austrians. They're using these skirmishers to keep them at a distance. They're trying to pick off as many of them as they can. Trying to do any damage they can with the advantage of that extra distance and accuracy on the firepower. 43 versus 28. United Kingdom is at a disadvantage, however, still all to play for. There's the general of the Austrian forces. As as I get caught up trying to rearrange. So let's see. Oh, Slavic taking a bullet from Private Cosmo. Good long distance shot there. Look at that. The range on that is quite substantial, I have to say. You can see here's the line of the Austrians. So you've got there's Cadet Doombringer in there with them. And on the far end, Cadet Smith. It looks like, yep, there we go. The skirmishers are now moving up. So it's skirmisher versus skirmisher. Drugged up Turtle has just caught a bullet from Dark Guy. Okay, let's see. You can see additional Baker riflemen here over on the left side. Moving over to their right. Oh, March Slayer just catching a bullet. So here is the line infantry making their way up, using brow of the hill to give them a little bit of extra cover. They've got to be careful, because if they pick the wrong moment, they run into a horde of a line. There we go. Looks like the lines for the Russians, the Austrians, I should say, is now moving out. Malekith leading one of those lines directly. Brad Apple catches a bullet. And there we go. There's Bao moving in with his troops. Looks like they're going to charge in. Yep, looks like we're going for the charge. And, oh, Malekith being shot in the face by Mighty Joe. Oh, dear. So, yeah. Very unfortunate. There we go. So the poor light infantry having a problem because they can't compete with all of those bayonets. As you can see, look, just taken out. And here we go. Here's the commander. He's running away. Smart boy. As you can now see, the fight between the line infantry and the light infantry and the skirmishers. Coming in with a little bit of sword play, as you can see. There's Locutus with an unusually long sword for a skirmisher, actually. So there we go. Looks like they've pretty much all been taken out. And there's one man left standing. And that's the commander. Oh, correction. It was one of the troopers, and that is the round over. And we move on to the next round, boys and girls. The final round has begun, and we are following the United Kingdom forces as they move out from their spawn area. Okay, so there's the Dragoons moving out from the spawn. Another line moving out. There we go, the 15th Light under Captain Jose. Fine fellows moving out. Got the skirmisher line with Major Dr. Boomflaps. You don't mess with the flap. You've also got a collection here of lights under Napoleonic. And you've also got this nice little collection of men here. There we go, the first WPI. There we go. And let's see. Another cannonball fire coming in already onto the United Kingdom enemy. The United Kingdom. Oh crap! Look at that. Captain Bolton from the 35th. So one of the cannoneers for the English artillery has already taken a cannon from those cannons right over the far side. You can see them there. So let's watch. See that cannonball goes flying in. You just hear the cannons whistling over the top. That's scary stuff, that is. So it looks like now, yeah, there we go. Looks like we've got cavalry attacking as well as, oh dear. So you've got the combination of the Lancers and the Dragoons. Oh, he's blocking as best he can, but he's not going to block that many bayonets. So, combination of, oh dear. Sergeant Bradders just got taken down by Captain Lionheart of the Dragoons. Very unfortunate. And Ah, bagpipery and drumming. We do love a little bit of licensed bagpipery. Okay. Oh dear. So, we're just waiting for the guys to get themselves sorted. Now the trouble is that, yeah, exactly what I thought. A lovely line of people for a cannon to shoot at. And somebody lying down on the job. That can't be right. So you can see all these guys getting themselves set up, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Okay. And Gunapart's taking down Muffin Man already, and Cadet Maxwell. So you can see there are the Lancers. Oh dear, Derposaurus is disconnected. In come the skirmishers, the light infantry. They're now moving up and trying to engage these guys on the far side of those dunes. You've also got the skirmishers over here, also moving up as well, taking pot shots at the enemy. Oh, good shot by Steam Shadow there. Headshot into Private Mike. And poor old RT Cadet Luminous has just caught a cannonball from Joseph. So you can see these guys here taking some bullet fire. The 15th Light, Private Black Death. As you can see, one of their number has been killed. And here is the light infantry. Oh, ta-da! Knocking down Soldat Doctrine from the 1st WPI. And you can see here Private Brutus from the 15th Rifle. And, oh dear, I think he just caught a bullet. So we're watching here the combination of the line infantry. There you go, the 15th line, along with the 15th light. Oh no, Sencris! Oh no, the commanding officer has been killed. Oh dear. Obviously been galloping too close to the enemy. So poor old Sencris has been terminated. So let's see what they decide to do. A little bit of a face-off in this gully. So Jose is obviously watching the area. So you can see over there is a line of sneaky Austrians. Which means they are... Aha! Aha! Look what we have here. A scouting Malekith. He is basically acting as a marker point for them to go to, so that they can essentially sneak up behind them at the same time as the Lancers galloping around. Looks like they might try and do the same thing. No, we'll wait and see. So you can see now, it looks like the English forces, the United Kingdom forces, have now redirected their fire and their attention over to the direction that Mal was looking from. Pretty much where the Lancers have gone. So unfortunately for them, the Lancers have given away the position that Mal was looking to do. Bit unfortunate, but hey-ho. As you can see now, over the top of the hill, like proverbial meerkats, they are now looking. And they are moving slowly forward, so you can see them all moving. So there's Panos, I do believe. There we go. All firing in line. Lovely stuff indeed. Oh, Cat Oblivion. Goodness me, sir. This is not... there's Brulan Corporal Philly. And they're pretty much being circled round now. Yep, there we go. So you can see yet more line troops from the Austrians over here, as Mal guides them into the right location so they can essentially shoot at them from all directions. So you've got the skirmishers over there, the line over here, and the other members over here as well, as they're taking fire. Oh, 15th Light doing a great job, taking out a lot of people. And they're now, there you go, a couple of them dead on the dunes as they're now charging into the battle. As this is it, this is the final showdown. 39 versus 64. Let's see how it goes. This is going to be a melee too, remember. Let's see how things go. Look at this. Glorious melee combat going on here. Oh, goodness me. Whoops-a-daisy. So you can see here, lots of stabbing going on. Holy crap. Some Y guys doing a great job of stabby goodness. And there's Brulan Tadar, or Tader I should say. So here we go, there's Death Tool. Oh, getting lanced slightly. Trying to defend against attacks. Oh dear. The Lancer got taken down, unfortunately. And here is the 35th. How many people are left? 10 people left. This is them. Okay. What the bloody hell? This is what you call a defensive-minded artillery team. This is somewhat ridiculous. Oh dear. So there's Temurai, waiting for an opportunity, along with Joseph, also doing the same. Ah, in they come. Watch out. Oh! Captain Bolton. Canister shot in the face. Oh no. Poor Captain Bolton. He won't be bolting that back on anytime soon. As your volunteer Chris now looking to attack. Nobody at all. As Guardian Chicken manages to deal with that issue. So let's have a look. Panos the Pirate. There we go. The Austrians have won the round. And we come back with the fun round shortly. Okay, well, we're in. This is the fun round. And essentially it's partisans with random weapons. So as you can see, I've got a very good branch. So this should be entertaining. Under the gaze of the two-dimensional bird. Well, looks like I'm leading everyone into the charge. Right. Let's go for Aztir. There he is. No! 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 Oh man, can't believe it. Oh, damn it. Where the hell are they? Okay, this could take a while to find people. Aha! Here we go. Moving up to the left-hand side. Gonna sneak round to the left. Charge down from above. No, no! Ah, damn it, they got me. The buggers teamed up on me. Ah, sods. I did alright though. I managed to block a few attacks there. Oh dear. Got a bit of wood. Oh dear. Completely ridiculous. Oh dear. Oh dear, that didn't go well. Okay. What is Dribbler doing? What is he up to? Well, he's determined not to fight it out. They're going to have to come and get him. Who's this? Ah, Cadet Kautzer. Here we go. Ah, he's surrendered. Oh. Oh, look at that. Long distance pike goodness. Fight on the mountainside and the body goes sliding down the hill. So where's PFC Oswald? Oh my god, he's miles away. He's just running the opposite direction. There we go, and he got slain. There you have it, boys and girls. That has been the fun round for today. We hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you again next week. Take care.